What you are about to see is a discussion video based on the information and knowledge of the current reaction done by ArchitectCobra. Theories and ideas said in this video may be 100% wrong and may be guesses. For those of you who are lore Lances and wish to ruin the show for ArchitectCobra for giving him information that you would only get from future episodes that he has not gotten to yet, then I suggest you turn this video off now. This is not the video for you. Welcome everybody to episode 5 of Fairy Tale Discussions. Today we are going to be talking about, oops, my thing's cut off, TMG Arc episode 164 through 166. There we go, fixed, all good. Today joining us is Justin, Richard, Natsu, like always, and with a new member joining the group, Tommy JayTV, as he is known on YouTube. He does... What do you do again? I can't remember. I know you do fairy tale stuff, right?
Yeah, I do fairy tale manga reactions, prison school manga reactions, and some videos on Uncharted 4. So you can, if you like all that stuff, you guys can check that out.
Yeah. So I'll leave a link in the description below to his channel if you guys want to go check out his manga reactions and such. So today we are going to be talking about 3 episodes that I reacted to today, or last night, whatever. The upload today. Anyways, episode 164 was the big fight with Kagura and Yukino. That was a pretty epic fight. Going in, I had no idea what their magic was, so it was pretty fun to see their magic styles. Yukino being the celestial wizard, summoning 2 gates at once, and having Pisces and Libra. It was very, very cool to see the other 2 gates in the set. So that means we've seen all of the sets now, right? Like we've seen all of the sets now.
We've seen all the Zodiac gates.
Yeah. And then the 13th Ophiuchus gate, which I didn't even know Ophiuchus was a celestial star system or whatever, which is interesting.
Yukino got wrecked.
She did get wrecked. 1-hit KO. Kagura was just like jumping around like a rabbit through the entire arena, like not attacking, not doing anything. She's just dodging.
You know, it's fitting that you just said like a rabbit, and I believe her bow on her head looks kind of like rabbit ears. I just noticed that. That's very fitting.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it was cool to see all the new spirits. Pisces is huge. Pisces is legitly like a giant like celestial being, and that's incredible. I think that has to be the biggest one. Like, yeah, it is the biggest one that we've seen. No, actually, Ophiuchus is the biggest one. but yeah, Pisces is really huge. And then Libra is pretty cool. She does gravity magic. And then Kagura did gravity magic. And then Dark Wolf reminded me after I reacted to the episode and he watched it, that Blue Note back in the Tenro Island arc, he used gravity magic too. I forgot about that because it was over pretty quickly.
Yeah, he uses gravity magic. I think he's stronger though than Kagura.
Yeah, probably definitely because he was Grimoire Heart's like best man or something. So yeah. Yeah. I was talking a little bit with Tommy earlier, but we haven't seen Mermaid Heel's master yet, so it's interesting that they've been either hiding the master or something, because we've seen all the other masters of the tournament so far, like the Quattro Puppies guy who has like the big hat and spiked collar. We've seen him in previous seasons as well. And then like
we just saw Sabertooth's master.
Yeah, we just saw him. So
we saw Ova, which is Lamia Scales master.
Yeah. Who spins?
What else?
Master Bob.
Master Bob. He's cool.
Master Bob.
I like Master Bob.
We haven't seen Mermaid Heel's master.
Yeah, that's the only one we haven't seen, I think.
We've seen Raventail's master, Sivan.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We've seen everyone except for Mermaid Heel, I believe, and some other one. I think. I don't know.
But yeah, it was pretty cool to see a little bit of what Kagura can do, like ultimately crushing Libra like into the ground with gravity. Even though Libra's like all gravity magic, she got crushed by powerful gravity, whatever, more powerful than hers. And then Kagura has never drew her sword, which later we found out that she's saving it for Jalal, which I'm wondering if she was on the island too, like as well. That's why she has such a hateful thing for him or something.
Maybe
it's a possibility.
Because Milana was talking about it, and they both share the hate for Jalal and everything. And I still am very worried about them causing a ton of trouble later on, Milana and Kagura for Jalal, because if they find out that Jalal's here, shit's gonna go down. Like,
it's gonna be a pandemonium.
Yeah, and then they're gonna find out that Jalal was hiding as Mist again, and then Fairy Tail's gonna get blamed and probably get disqualified or something. I don't know, but it's I don't know. It's gonna be like a pain when they figure out that Jalal's here at the games, posing as Mist again. so yeah.
I mean, Jorah already figured out.
That's true.
So it's probably not that hard. It's probably not that hard.
Yeah.
But he hasn't said anything, so.
Mm-hmm.
But once someone actually does find out and say something, then they're going to be in real trouble.
Yeah.
As long as Jalal doesn't do something stupid like trying to do true heavenly body magic.
Yeah. Darken the sky above, doing all that stuff. Yeah.
Which is what the 13th key did this episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
The giant snake like darkened the entire sky.
I love that how when Kagura was like running in to attack Yukino, the whole arena just went like black, and then the eyes of Ophusius came out and then started like slithering around. That was really cool.
Yeah.
These group episodes we got more little clips of the colonel, the military colonel with the armor.
Yeah. Just a little bit. I guess it's a good thing that to him that Yukino is a celestial spirit, a celestial wizard, I say, has celestial spirit.
Yeah, now he has two.
Now he technically he likes that he has all of them now, all 12. Because Lucy has 10, so Yukino finishes the set with 12. With the 13th on her person as well. So I still wonder. I have no clue what the Eclipse project or something that he said. I don't have no clue still what that could possibly do. Again, I'm probably gonna say it's like my horrible theory is that it's got something to do with like controlling the moon or like something like really bad or something. Yeah, it's a horrible theory.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what to base anything off of.
Well, it has to do something with Zareth, because he keeps saying, like, he keeps mentioning Zareth
doing it
all the
for
time.
Zareth. Or Zareth.
So what we know from the little hints we've know so far, there's 3 things that he's mentioned. They need four. Something about Zareth, the Eclipse project, that giant door they showed, and the celestial spirits. And that's all we know so far. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I have nothing to glean anything off of that. But it was pretty cool to see, or not cool. It was funny to see what Fairy Tail thought of Pisces when was first summoned. Erza's like rendition of what it might look like. The fish head man fish head with like a man body kind of thing. And then Gray's style was like 2 little guys in like shark outfits with little like.
Natsu's wasn't even close.
Natsu's wasn't even a fish.
Yeah.
I said it in my reaction, but it looks exactly like a character from One Piece, like just like the pirate outfit.
It looks like a derpy Luffy from the Z movie.
Yeah. It was really funny to see that. And then, for some reason, Happy really annoyed me in this episode, talking about Pisces all the damn time. It's like, it's
Dude,
a
I don't
fish. She's
blame
like,
you.
I wanted, what is she summoning dinner, or is she's like, all stuff that made me really annoyed. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Cobra. What about Happy talking about Erza, making all those jokes? She's not solo, but I bet she's getting that workout.
Oh
Yeah.
See, Happy can be funny when he wants to.
Yeah.
But those were.
Oh man.
I actually wasn't expecting Happy to be someone to say that, though. I don't know why. It was because a couple episodes ago, or like 10 or 11 episodes ago, he was also the one making the joke about the broken heart in the sand. That one was pretty messed up. That was savage. Happy.
Yeah, it was.
I like Happy. He's
he
has
his moments. He has his moments.
He's the troll of the show. That's why I like him.
Yeah.
Happy is literally God. Just saying.
But yeah, so moving on towards the end of the episode of 164, Kagura won, of course, and she spared Yukino's life, which is very, very interesting. She didn't actually go through with killing her, so she basically said, "Your life is mine, like in my hands now," or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see what comes next. Maybe she'll join Mermaid Healed now that she's not in Sabertooth anymore.
She doesn't have anywhere to go now.
Yeah, I kept saying it, man. I'm like, join Fairy Tail. I'm like, it was like everybody who got kicked out of the guild, like, join Fairy Tail. But yeah,
we don't need another Lisana lookalike.
That's
Snapshots fired.
That's so mean. Oh man.
Hey! I actually like Lisana as a character, so.
Well, that sure didn't sound like it. Anyway.
Huh?
I'll insult any character I want.
Then we got to see Milana. She was like revealed. Which was
she was there the entire time.
Yeah, she's been there since the beginning of the games. But she said like she was gonna reveal herself after the games, but she couldn't wait or something like that. So that's interesting. But yeah, it's cool to see her again. She wasn't much of a big character in my eyes. In the Tower of Heaven arc, like she was like one of the bad guys, of course. But like after the fact, like, it was like a pretty touching moment when they left. But at the same time, like I don't know, must have just been me. But I didn't really feel the heartstrings when she left. Like I was just like, all right.
I mean, there's a difference. It all depends on how long you get to know a character, and since they were only there for that one arc, and then they leave at the end of it.
Yeah,
it really wasn't a whole arc. They got there like halfway, middle, like beginning, middle, and then they left on the same episode where it's all coming to a conclusion.
Yeah, and
you're supposed to feel sad about it. I mean, they play the music to try to aim for that. That's why they always throw music at random scenes to you get that feels going, and.
Yeah.
But
and Erza's speech to like leave the guild even though they weren't part of their guild.
I mean, like, wait, why? I mean, it's just...
Honestly, I felt more emotion for when they did that for Michigan.
Yeah,
like when Natsu and Michigan were fighting.
That was tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tower of Heaven gave me the feels in the part where Erza was entering the Lacrima.
Well, that's the only. Erza, once again, is a main character. You get to know her longer than you get to know Milana.
And she had like that premonition of her death.
Yeah, like, it gave me the feels in the English dub, but it gave me like shivers down my spine in the Japanese dub.
Well, nice to know how the feelings vary. There's something for everyone.
Same thing with the Guild for One. Continue.
Yeah. Milana is part of Mermaid Heal. She hates Joel too. All that stuff. Blah blah blah. Next episode, we had basically all about Sabertooth, pretty much. The entire episode was Sabertooth.
And basically degrading Yukino in every possible way for her loss.
Making her strip and get rid of her emblem and everything like that. Yeah.
Thank you, hero.
But yeah, Sabertooth seems like really hardcore, like in terms of like how they run things. It'll be interesting to see.
Guild of Savages.
Yeah, I said it in my reaction a couple times, but it feels like Rogue is starting to like get that feel of like we should leave the guild kind of thing, like that kind of. It seems like it because he's constantly like looking down, like questioning. It seems like he's questioning his role in the guild, or questioning the guild in general.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see if he actually does quit or something. I don't know.
One thing I wanted to point out, and it happens in the what does it happen in the oh, that's right. This episode is mainly just about Sabertooth. They don't really have much with Natsu showing up until the very end, then it goes into the next one at the beginning. Okay. I was gonna make a comment about the ninja guy who's supposedly on par in terms of combat, not power, but combat with the top 5, and he got wrecked in one punch. So I mean, to be fair, it's making.
I mean, you're talking about he's facing up against Natsu, who pretty much hand-to-hand combated Jalal, which is a wizard saint.
I mean, but
what the help
in terms of hand-to-hand.
I know, but the point is they've been hyping up the Sabertooth. That's the difference with it. Like,
they
really know much about that fight happened.
What I'm saying is, in terms of hand-to-hand combat, Natsu's really strong, but someone with stronger magic power could beat him. In hand-to-hand, you have to be really good to beat him.
Going back to what you were saying about like how strong like the persona of Sabertooth is, it's like everyone's been hyping him up because they won last games, but they've not fought against Natsu before. Natsu hasn't been in a combat situation yet. He's still like by himself, not just on the sidelines. This like until this, like this is the first time they've actually like locked horns in combat.
I really wanted Minerva to stay the hell out of this, and I really wanted to see what. Even if I'm sure it wouldn't, obviously it wouldn't have finished on that. He's the guild master. But I wanted to see how much damage it would have actually done.
Yeah.
If not, but Minerva
it was a new move too. Shoot, what did he call it?
We dropped now, but
firing hammer.
Firing hammer.
Yeah,
okay.
lightning dragon flame mode firing hammer is like something what it was.
Yeah, that was cool. And I wonder what she did. Like, did she block it? Did she transfer? Did she like push it away or kind of thing like that? Because it looked like it destroyed like a huge chunk of like the hotel they were in.
I mean, when you look at it, all you got to see, because it doesn't really, if it's anything that blocks it, obviously doesn't leave any particles of the magic that hit it remaining. So it makes you think that it I know that the color of it was, you always see it's like she has like a rainbow like circle on her hand. And that's it. That's all you know is that a rainbow circle, and it kind of, if anything, either reflected it or kind of just, I don't know what the word for it is. It wasn't there. The power just hit the wall, exposed the wall, but like no damage.
She dissipated
it.
Maybe
since like remember how she like brought in Happy like just randomly, all tied up. So like maybe she has like teleporting or like a dimension power or something.
Well, she definitely has teleporting because Happy was not there before. He got teleported in. So she's got some kind of magic like that. Which makes you wonder why she had her other hand towards the master and then her other hand towards Natsu. And they both were active. Both her hands were active.
Because the master was going to attack. That's why he said, "Why'd you get in my way?"
That's true, but
she probably got his power and threw it at the wall too. If you think about it, maybe she actually was able to dissipate both people's.
Maybe.
That would make her pretty insane, though. Actually,
yeah.
She stopped the guildmaster and Natsu.
Yeah. But so she's now the 5th member of Sabertooth in the games. Now that Yukino's not in it anymore. I guess Yukino was like the substitute while she was away, and that's why I'm pretty sure that's what it said, right? Yeah. And then when she came back and kicked out, or when she got back and Yukino got kicked out, then she like got her place back in the games again.
Rest in peace, Yukino.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
So and then the next episode is 166, which is basically the I don't know, not the whole episode, but the start of day 3.
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium, which is the game title, or the event title, whatever.
Basically, the greatest, one of the most complicated games made simple by Erza. All rules go right out the window. Like, there's no rules, there's no logic behind it. It's just done.
I loved how long they were sitting there explaining the games and how it's gonna work, and like how people have to methodically think out all the all the moves and all this stuff, and then Erza's like, nope, I'm I'm gonna attack all of them all
get
at
no
once
turns.
right now.
So badass, so badass.
I just kind of feel bad for the other guild members in a sense though, because they're getting ready. They're waiting for their turn. It's like, so you guys, you ain't gonna get a turn now. I'm fighting all 100. You guys ain't getting no turn. I get all the points if I win.
This is mine.
So she's got to fight 50 D rank monsters, 30 C rank, 15 B rank, 4 A rank, and 1 S rank monster. And just the D rank by themselves, that like little preview they had, they looked really big. So that was just D rank. So yeah, I can't wait to see what S looks like.
I could take them.
and they were saying too, like every rank above is like 2 times stronger than the one below. So it's like S is 2 times stronger than D, that kind of thing. B is 2 times stronger than C, that sort of thing. So S is like really strong. So we have
They actually I was gonna say they actually mentioned about the S rank. They said they don't like. He made the commentator guy that made a comment whether we don't actually know, but he says I don't even know if a wizard saint could beat one of those S rank monsters.
Yeah, pulling out Jura.
So
So we have the members that are going to be participating in this event. So it's Erza, Kana, which is the substitute for Fairy Tale B because Joel's sitting out because of the guest announcer was the one who arrested him. So I thought that was pretty funny for like it's funny that they had him come in and they brought along Mess with him, or he brought Mess with him, and it'll be cool to see what the guild thinks of Mest. I don't know. I'm still wondering if they're actually going to see each other. Because he saw Wendy running to the game before it started. But it'll be interesting to see what the guild thinks of him now that they know he's part of the Magic Council, like militia, whatever army. Well, I guess they kind of knew.
He was always part of the Magic Council.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't think they would expect it that much.
Yeah. If anything, I know for a fact Natsu will probably not remember him, just the way he is.
Yeah.
Probably. By the way, Cobra.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but going back, I just remembered at the end of the first episode out of the 3, I believe we got another. I believe we already had it before in other episodes. We got another like Levy narrating at the end of the episode. Levy's voice.
Yeah.
Really, really ominous, just like the first time. It's like they sound like really different.
It's got to be hinting at the fact. It's probably got to be hinting at the fact of what's going to happen with the door, with the Eclipse thing.
Yeah.
She was like, July 2nd. 5 days until that happened.
It's the most ominous much.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what other hints we get of the future, and if Carla sees anything else. More than she's.
Did you notice that 5 days from July 2nd is July 7th?
Oh God!
Yeah.
More 7. Jesus.
Yeah.
7's the greatest in the show.
Yeah. So going back to the members of the game, so we have Erza, Kana, Milana. She's joining because of Erza. Hibiki, which is the guy that used archive magic. Olga, who does the Black Lightning. Obra, who is the Raven Tail guy who takes magic away from you with the little monkey thing. Jura, of course, and then a guy we haven't seen yet, Novelli, which is from Quattro Puppy. Which I love that they finally, or not finally, but they accepted that as, their new name. It's so funny to see that.
Well, actually, the guild itself was still pretty butthurt about it, but the guy who made the bet with Elfman's like, hey, we made a man-to-man bet. I'm keeping my word.
I would have loved to see what the Quattro Cerberus master, the guy that we've seen before, I would love to see what he thought of it. Cause he's in the stands too. He's there.
He just, all he says was, he said it in a little whiny tone, that's wild. He said really sad, like a sad puppy, which made sense. It made it even funnier, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see what's gonna come to the games, and then after the games, the one-on-one battles and who they're gonna pick there. let's see. For like Fairy Tail, the one-on-one battles we haven't seen yet. We've seen Elfman fight. We've seen Lucy fight. So the other three, I wonder if I actually wonder if Wendy is going to have a chance to do one-on-one fights or not, because
she's gonna get wrecked.
it was 5 days, like for the tournament, and if they have 5 members, all 5 members do one-on-one battles for all those 5 days. Every day is like 1v1 kind of thing, but Elfman already did his thing, and then they pulled in the reserve members. So I'm wondering if Wendy's going to have a chance to do the 1v1.
It depends on who's going to be fighting. They can choose, remember?
That's true. The king does, or he has say on who they choose. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be cool to see who Natsu's going to go up with. I bet Natsu's going to go up against Sting at one point, because that seems like a given at this point.
They've been hyping it up.
Yeah, and like,
It's fate.
I bet like either that or they both are in a game where they fight each other, or like Gajiel and Rogue have the same thing. Either they one-on-one fight or they go in a game and fight each other. Like that seemed. Well, I mean, Gajiel doesn't even know, like, Rogue. Rogue knows Gajiel, of course, but like, Gajiel just doesn't like know of him. Like Natsu and Sting, they know each other. Like they've kind of locked horns before, kind of in the street. So yeah, it'd be interesting. Cannot wait to see what comes next, and to see if actually Erza can defeat all of the monsters all at once.
You'll see it on Wednesday.
But see, okay, so I look back at the episode, going back to get like my discussion list to talk about for this episode, and I listened back to the part where the pumpkin guy was talking about the game and the rules and stuff. So the way I understand it, if they lose their battle or whatever, if they like go like Erza like saying I'm going to fight 100, if she loses that, then she gets, if my understanding is she will get no points, because the way the pumpkin guy explained it, if you have 4 points and then you go into the battle fighting like 3 monsters, but you only kill 2 of them, you won't get those 2 points, kind of thing. So I hope she wins. Like, I really hope she does, because otherwise she's gonna be at 0 like straight at the bat.
Basically, you have to be a person of your word. You have to be like, I'm gonna do something, and it happens.
Yeah. And if you
There's
don't
no
complete
middle
it, then
ground.
if you don't complete it, you don't
They
get any
need-
points.
They need this win too, because aren't they still in last place?
They're tied.
Yeah.
They're tied with the other Fairy Tail team and who else? I think Puppy, or maybe Puppy.
No, it's
No.
only A and B. They're tied with each other.
No.
Everyone else
there
actually
are-
has points.
There are three teams that are tied for 6th. I remember.
Let's be honest. It's probably Puppy. It's probably Puppy.
Also, it could be Lamia's Scale, maybe. I don't know. It's one of those. Either Lamia's Scale or Puppy. One of those. But probably Puppy. But anyways, yeah. So it's gonna be good to see, or cool, I should say, to see what's gonna come out of these games. Hope Erza can win because she needs the points. But at the same time, if she does that, like, how are they gonna determine, like, the rest of the game or something? I don't know. I mean, they could just. I don't know.
They can probably make some crap up.
I don't know what they could do. Like add more monsters in the thing and say, "Can you beat 100?" or something.
Like bring out a second tower.
I mean,
Yeah.
they could summon more. I mean, it's all magic.
That's true. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes up next. So yeah, this discussion was very quick. Only half an hour. Usually it's an hour.
Natsu could have taken on the master. What if Natsu became Sabertooth's master?
That will be interesting. But I feel like he wouldn't want to leave Fairy Tail, like it's his home. So
Yeah, he would never do
True.
that.
yeah.
Well, then I now have a new fanfic to write.
An alternate universe where Natsu gives up on Fairy Tail and goes to Master Sabertooth.
No, he wins the fight and becomes the master.
Okay. While he's still in Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
he could be friendly relations with Fairy Tail. It wouldn't change that much.
like what if he combined Fairy Tail and Sabertooth?
Oh,
that'd
that'd be cool.
Sabertail.
They'll have like
Oh my!
they'll have like 5 Dragon Slayers under their belt.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, dude.
Fairy Tooth.
Very deep. Yeah, 5 legit Dragon Slayers, and then they have Loxus as a 6th. Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be OP.
I can't wait to see Loxus fight too, as well as in the 1v1 fights and stuff. And the games too, like what he might do.
Fight.
Yeah, just like anybody in the game. Literally anybody in the show, I'm hoping to see a 1v1 fight. It'll be really, really cool. So yeah, I think that's it for us, right? What?
By the way, I just wanted to point out, because you guys were talking about making jokes about how Natsu could have taken on the Master. Personally, I'm kind of sad now, because that whole premise that Natsu just randomly came up with when he says, "So, one loss means you're out on the streets, huh? Does the guild master play by those rules? If I beat you, you quit the guild." It's like, is it bad that I actually wanted to see that fight end with him winning, and then technically, we just wouldn't have a crappy-ass master for Sabertooth, and then maybe all the guildmates might be nicer, and everyone might get along, and there'd be no more problems.
Yeah.
Everyone's just happy. Including Yukino coming back and not having to strip naked in front of the guildmaster.
When he did his Lightning Flame Dragon mode, the master looked genuinely worried. His eyes widened when he was about to attack him. So
he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. He was like, "Oh no."
So yeah, it would have been really cool to see the end of that fight, to see if he could actually defeat him or whatever. Also, what was his magic? The master guy, he did some kind of light.
He just powered up.
Thing.
He just powered up. That's what it looked like. It literally looked like a DBZ power up. That's what it looked like to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
His magic was his magic is flexing.
Also, his arm is in a sling too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his fapping arm.
Wait,
Sorry,
the fact that his arm is...
I have to say this. You said you would like to see all of the characters in Fairy Tail do battle. Correct on that?
Yeah.
So that means you were excited to see Sir Ichiya go 1 versus 1.
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, if he does come to that, I want him to lose.
I want him to lose instantly. No wins for Ichiya. He doesn't deserve it.
Also, that rabbit. I want to see what the heck the rabbit's about. What the heck's the rabbit's there for?
I want to see. I want to actually see what his magic, what the magic for the Sabertooth Master is. So far, all we've seen is the air waves, and that's it. Just the power up push.
Every time I see the Sabertooth Master uses magic, and the fact that it just looks like he's powering up, I just want to make a meme saying this isn't even my final form. I don't even know why. I just do, because he doesn't talk really. He just talks 2 or 3 lines, and then he has most of his inner monologues is what most of his stuff is. Mostly he had a few inner monologues about, this guy has more spirit than any of my guild members. This could be interesting.
Yeah. Trying to recruit him into the
That wasn't inner monologue though. He was actually saying that out loud.
I didn't see his mouth move, so I didn't count it as him saying it.
Besides that airwave, did he actually get a hit in?
I think he pushed him back. Well, the airwave pushed him back.
That's it.
He didn't even try to fight.
I blame his mouth not moving due to lazy fucking.
Yeah.
Also, no pupils. He has no pupils whatsoever.
Hey, he will make an amazing, just straight up, I don't know. Just the fact he has no pupils just makes him look like he could be, I don't know, some crazy monster. I don't know. It's perfect.
Well, I mean, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it.
Good job.
What was that noise?
That was my frustration and my brain dying.
Oh,
Alright,
I was
so
something.
I think we should call it here. I mean, there's not too much we could talk about in this episode.
Yeah.
It went by pretty quick. There wasn't really much to discuss too much, I guess. The games was pretty big. The new day, so.
Cobra?
Yeah.
Does anyone feel that whenever we have a really good set of episodes, there's less to talk about? Like, I just realized that our lowest, this is our smallest episode. It's probably some of the best episodes in this arc so far. Some of them, at least. Not some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them.
And there wasn't much to talk about.
I think we're on par with our shortest. Our shortest, I think, was 40 seconds.
Really?
Or 40
all of them were
seconds.
over an hour.
40 minutes.
Well, the thing is, this was mostly like, it was like there was some action in most of the episodes, but the ones where you talk about the most are usually the boring ones that they just talk and talk and talk, because it's where you get all the information from.
Dialogue,
And,
yeah, all this information, info drops.
Last discussion we had 6 episodes to talk about, so that brought it over to an hour. And then the first discussion we had, episode 1, that was 4 episodes, and that had a lot to talk about because it was like the end of the arc. Yeah. But yeah, we are technically on par with the other episodes. Episode 2 and episode 3 are both 45 minutes.
1 like equals 1 fan service.
Oh god.
Yes. Pick your favorite character, and you will get it with each like.
Put it in the description.
God. Do I have to look for fan service for Fairy Tail in order to do that, or what?
No, it's just 1 like.
I shouldn't do that.
No, 1 like means you're gonna get fan service somewhere in the next episodes of Fairy Tail.
Oh,
that's what it should mean.
I see. Okay.
You don't have to look for it. Why would you like and then look for it yourself?
Hey, I'll go look for some. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll go help you.
Yeah, the other Justin can go help Justin. It's alright.
It's not that hard to find some. Just watch an average episode.
Yeah. That's like the biggest. It's said that it's true, but that's almost like that's shots fired 100%. Though it's true though.
Yeah.
That's why I like Fairy Tail.
So yeah,
you don't have to look hard for anything.
Next group of episodes should be interesting. We're gonna see day 3 in its full glory, pretty much. Maybe get a hint at day 4, if it's 3 episodes. This actually, day 2 was technically like 5.5 episodes. Day 2 was. So it'll be interesting to see how long day 3 is compared to those. Seeing how day 1 was only like 3 episodes.
24 hours.
So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thanks to Justin, Richard, Natsu, and Tommy for joining me. We'll see you guys back here next discussion with some more episodes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.